Your success or failure in network marketing depends on the quality of the relations that you have and the ones that you are going to have. Today, we are developing 6 main things that can destroy your network journey, including your marital life, your financial life, and so on. Now, so this means that if you are new in this channel, consider subscribing so that you are not going to miss our next videos. Okay, you're not going to miss our next videos. If you can also share the video, you can like it, it's going to be great. Now, point number one is what I call the marital life. It is said that behind a successful man, a successful woman, lies a good wife, and vice versa. So before you take your hand and say I love somebody, you put in a ring in his hand, be sure that person is not the one that is going to be a blockage, it's instead going to be a stepping stone in your life. Okay, you're going to be supportive, he has to support you, and so on. Make sure that he's going to be make you to become a couple of Mrs. Salif Fofana and Mrs. Patrick Famien, and not a couple of fights that will actually eventually steal your dreams. Voila. Now, point number two, your sexual life is very related to your marital life. Most of the times with this sexual urge, people are bound to just get married so easily, so rapidly, not even knowing what marriage actually means. Are we together? Because understand, we are living in a small world where people are related. Anything that you do is going to be told to somebody, just like you see these relationships on the left hand side. Are we together? Choose very well with whom you're going to have sex whatsoever, okay? And make sure that it can eventually lead to something important, because at a certain level everything that you have done is going to tarnish your image around your quarter, around your town, around your country, in fact all your entourage. And understand that in network marketing, people do not start the business because of the quality of the business, but because of the quality of the behavior of the person who has presented the business. So be very careful of what you do with people, because people will tell people from 2 to 4. It's just like a binary system. You get it? Voila. Now, one other thing is what I call masturbation. Avoid it at all costs. Is going to ruin your life. When I'm going to arrive at point number 4, which is spiritual life, you're going to understand it better. Are we together? Because understand that your sexual life also is going to give birth to children, just like you see this mother hen, and the children are going to resemble what you did in the sexual life. We live a life of duplication. What you do today is going to influence what you're going to have to tomorrow. Ensure that your marital life and your sexual life are going to give birth to children, fruitful ones, like those of this my VC Salif Fofana and VC Patrick Famien. So as I've said, it is all a matter of choice. At a certain level, just like you have seen, this man has come to save these dogs and he has not been able. At a certain level, even your upline will not be able to make you succeed because of the way you have tarnished your image left and right. People know you as a morally decayed person. People know you as somebody who can sleep with his downline. People know you as somebody who can sleep with his upline at random. All of that are going to tarnish your team and your network. Are we together? Because as I've said, people are not going to join Qnet or whatsoever. People are going to join you. Are we together? If you're used to watching videos of this my AVP Sila Yusuf, you get these ideas from there. Okay, be careful of the things that you do daily, especially your sexual life. It is a lot. That is what is going to tell you if you are going to have a miserable network marketing journey. That's what is going to tell you if actually you're going to one day make max out or you live a life of misery. Voila. So that is that. Now, point number 3 is very important. Hold on and watch till the end. Your familiar life. Okay. Now, most people, when they start network marketing, they develop some kind of negative traits. Like they start feeling like, no, they are not supposed to be doing house chores. They need to stop catching firewood for their moms. They need to stop carrying water. That is the worst error you can make. Okay, because when you start that network marketing, your success in network marketing depends on the appraiser, people's admiration of your character. Okay, and your character depends also on what your parents are going to be telling them. Okay, we live in a world of mouth to ear. Your parents are going to tell your friends that your behavior has suddenly become negative because of that funny business. You no longer wash pants, you no longer sweep the floor, you no longer break firewood. All of that at a certain level Even your friends will not want to join you because they will think that if they start a business, their own relationship with their parents will be cut off, will be broken down. Are we together? Voila. So that is it. So now we are going on to what I call your financial life, which is point number 4. Voila. This is one thing. The life of an entrepreneur depends on what I call debts. Periods of franklessness, periods where you're not going to even see €1 in your pocket, periods where you're going to have huge debts, okay? Periods where you're going to be bound to take debts, periods where you're going to be bound to take loans. Now, the key thing at this level is how are you going to cope, okay? I hope you are not the kind of person who is going to borrow money from people and then the money will finally be taken from you with police. No. If you do like that, even your prospects will not like you. You're going to take prospects' money and eat. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. Are we together? So iron that out. Sit down and think. Be accountable of yourself. Are we together? So your financial life, very, very capital. Point number 5, educational life. Your mentality will depend on what you read, what you learn, what you hear every day. Okay? And I usually say this: your entourage also determines. And most of the times, I advise networkers not to see the school as a source of their good prospects. Okay? Because most prospects in school, they feel that they're going to be something only through their certificates that they're going to have. And that is a fatal error. Are we together? Okay, and in school again, it's like a family. They're going to gather all the information and inform their friends. Finally, you start inviting them, and then they will not come in. Now, point number 6, your spiritual life. This one is the most complicated because it links all the other parts that I'm just from explaining. Okay, everything that you are doing, be sure that if it was done to you, you would have been happy for it. Everything that you want to do, pray and beg God's blessings. Everything that you want to do, be first of all glad. Be first of all grateful of what God has already given you. Are we together? I don't care whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you do whatsoever, believe in your God and believe that He's going to guide you all through. Voila. I hope that this video helped someone. If you are new, consider subscribing, you comment, you tell me your impressions, you like it, and then you can also share it to your friends on social media. If you have questions, okay, you can ask. Okay, now we have made so many videos. You check the links in our description box, and then it's going to help you. Thank you.